So, Marie, you're the heart of surfing team in terms of logistics for many years already. So, for how long are you with surfing actually, and how did you get into the battery world?
Well, Maria, I've been with surfing for about over 9 years. But it
Wow.
all started, yes, it all started when a friend of mine informed me of the opportunity. I applied and I was called for several interviews, and here I am over 9 years later talking to you.
Wow. It's good to know that everything starts with friends.
Yes, always.
You're responsible for so many customers and suppliers. So how do you manage to handle dozens of different accounts simultaneously? And maybe you have some special secrets to sort everything out.
You know, how I handle and stay on top of all my accounts in different regions in the world is by being very organized. And I set daily and weekly goals. I set my priorities. I am very proactive. I try to know and understand each account and transaction. And most importantly, is by streamlining the communication between all parties. Once
Mhm.
I do that, I'm able to work effectively and handle all the accounts.
Yeah, and you're the queen of that in surfing.
Thank
I
you.
always say that. So here we
Thank you.
come to another question then.
Mhm.
So does communication differ from country to country due to some local mentality?
Of course. Of course, that's where it comes into play. You have to know and understand your customer needs. If you don't understand your customer needs, there is no way you can be successful and effective at what you do.
Mhm.
So each country, they have their own requirement, and you learn to know your customers, and it's all will be well.
We can say that the most important dealing with customers is to have this personal contact.
Relationship,
Yeah.
relationship, honesty, always put your customers first, and you will succeed at it, because once you know your customer, you establish a relationship with them, you know what they need, you'll be able to service them better.
So, and how is it like being a lady in prevalently men's industry?
Great question. You know, Maria, to be honest, I feel great. I'm very fortunate to be part of the SY group because of the culture and the environment that the executive have created here. They put anyone in a position to be successful. Therefore, I don't feel any different. We work as a team. We value and respect each other's input and expertise. And also, I'm someone who believes in authenticity. And my work ethic plays a big role, which allows me to fit in. We each bring something different to the table, and at the end of the day, we have one common objective, which is to always put our customers and suppliers in the best position to win. Therefore, I fit well, and I never feel a difference, and I enjoy being in the men's industry.
Great, but have you ever noticed that men's probably have some different approach of work or solving some problems if to compare with the women?
Yes, yes, and that's where we learn from each other. That's where it comes into play. We respect each other's position, each other's input. Therefore, at surfing, I don't feel it. I don't know outside of surfing and the industry, but here we have a great culture where it doesn't come into play that you're a woman or a man.
Mhm.
We all work together as a team.
What are the main skills for people covering logistics and handling so many companies at once? So how to find this balance?
There are a few skills, but I will go over the fundamental one that I live by. First and foremost, it's clear communication between all parties. Without communication, you can be successful at this position. You should have analytical decision making and management skills, strong interpersonal skill, and time management. So I believe someone in this position, without a doubt, if you have these skills, you'll be effective, efficient, and successful at your work.
Can't you remember any funny or confusing story related to shipments or orders, and how did you solve that problem or funny situation?
In this position, it happens all the time. That's why clear communication is important. It happens with, especially when it's a export shipment. The customers forwarder understand something, while here we understand the procedure. We know our customer needs. It, you know what? That's where you have to pull your analytical decision making. You have to be proactive versus reactive to a situation. You have to be on top of your game. And I can't remember a funny story because it happened all the time here. And that's why we play a big role. That's where surfing is so successful because we always come with a solution. We are solving people where we solve problems fast, efficient, and effective.
Yeah, that's our advantage as a company in the whole. That's right.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that our customers and partners will finally see you in person. Thank you for your time. And I'm really happy that I have this huge support from your side in terms of logistics.
No, thank you very much, Maria, for giving me the opportunity. And it's always a pleasure talking to you.